So it's actually going to show up. There we go. Oh, it has to capture the mouse too, because just of course it does. I was hoping to let the intro video play, but it seems that would not play. It wouldn't show up as like a full screen thing, so whatever. It doesn't really matter anyway. You heard a bit of the music if you've any nostalgia whatsoever for any of this. So yeah, we're 2 weeks out from the Unreal Engine remasters of Grand Theft Auto 3, Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Remains to be seen whether that's going to be even worth any of the money. For a million reasons. I'm still gonna do them because I'm too curious to care. But I'm really pissed off at a lot of stuff Rockstar have done around this release and things that they've done to the modding community and the reverse engineering stuff and all that was going on, and swinging their money sacks and lawyers at people to get them to stop doing stuff that wasn't illegal, that wasn't unethical, that there was nothing wrong with, that was perfectly fine, but acting like Billy Big Bollocks over there, and being a bunch of divas basically over certain things. So quite annoyed at that. So that's gonna color my eventual take on the remasters, I guess, and what they could be. With what they have stopped with the reverse engineering projects that we were looking at. Anyway, that's whatever. I've had my say on it. I'm gonna rant about it a lot probably because it pisses me off. It is what it is. Still though, this is version 1.1 of Grand Theft Auto 3, the last version that was on sale on Steam before it got delisted. I got this quite a long time ago, but I think it got replaced with the mobile port versions. I think. I'm not even sure anymore. I really don't know. It's a very confusing world of the Grand Theft Auto 3D era ports, and how they work and how what versions you get, I think, over the years. So whatever. This is the one that was on sale, I think, just before, unless I somehow have an older one from whenever I bought the bundle like 6-7 years ago. This is from the bundle that included GTA, the original GTA 1 and 2. But yeah, so like this is no mods. This is everything's stretched because let's go into display setup here. So that's brightness. I want to keep that. I've got draw distance turned up too. So like this is just the default settings. I'm pretty sure this is the default settings. I'm not clicking restore defaults just because that'll completely change the resolution. So yeah, most of this stuff is what you'd expect. The trails is the motion blur, which are kind of synonymous with this game for me just because I played it on the PS2 as my first go with it. So like the whole motion blur thing and how bad that looks, seeing as this is that like before motion blur actually got good and got like additive to video games. It's a thing that like I can't look at any of these Grand Theft Auto games and like not like just see that blur. So leaving that on, we've got our frame limiter on, we got our VSync on, and yeah, so this will be 30 FPS for a change. We're doing a 30 FPS game on stream. Gotta set the 4K, so things are going to be stretched because the UI doesn't remap itself for the change in aspect ratio and that kind of thing. Going with default controller setups here, so we'll change things as we need to change them, which will probably be quite a bit. Can't use the triggers on my Xbox One controller. So yeah, this is vanilla, full vanilla. No G input mod download thing for getting triggers and stuff working and being able to pause with the start button on a normal controller. None of that. Full vanilla. And we will see how it goes and see what we need to change as we go through it. I have music and SFX turned down as low as I can because any higher and it pretty much matches and exceeds my voice, so that's also a pain in the arse. But yeah, you know, I'm excited to see what this is about. Hopefully, we can at least reach the first island. That is like a goal, or you know, to reach the middle island. Is totally the goal that I would like to go through. As we go through this, because I don't want to do the whole thing, because I do plan on going through the whole remastered collection. So don't want to end up with the game being a bit awkward and like going through it and getting tired of it before we even get on to like GTA 3 remaster. And same for Vice City and San Andreas whenever we do those retrospectives over the next week or so. And what's player setup? Oh, that's... Ooh, okay, you've got different skins. We've got like a little mustache here. Player 2. What's this all about, huh? What's the difference between... Huh. Whatever, okay, that's interesting. I didn't even know that was here. Let's hop in, shall we then? Get at it. Start new game.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
It was ridiculous to have the start of this game back when it came out. Just like... This game still looks amazing.
Liberty City is in shock today
in my
as
nostalgia
police
to
and
me,
emergency
you know?
services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this
Talk about it
morning.
more in a second after this
As yet,
cutscene.
no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarters databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
Come on! Senor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low, but my hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Alright, well, there we go. The beginning of this amazing game. Like, this is the first scene you got, like, actually being able to move around. And I still remember first playing this on the PS2 and, like, just like, marveling at, like, everything here. Like, it was insane. Just being like, oh my god, it's like a big 3D thing. Well, I can just get in this car and, like, go and drive about a bit. I think Mafia had already come out at this stage, or was around that time, right? Which had... like was a bit more linear, but I like had similar vibes to it. But like, you know, like this was a long built up thing, because I remember seeing like the screenshots and like the PlayStation magazine and stuff, and like just the build to this game was insane. And I very vividly remember like a section of 3 screenshots of Claude, the main character, standing at the like on a hill looking up, and picture of a helicopter, and then a picture of the black and white police cars at the time that very much resembled the NYPD, which is one of the changes that had to be made in the game whenever it got delayed a month due to 9/11. Oh, look at the cranes moving. Like, that's such a nice little detail. I don't know if the cranes could even be seen. Like, I don't remember the cranes ever moving before when playing the old PS2 version or the OG Xbox. I don't know whether that's just because of the draw distance being turned up and all that. But yeah, like, it's insane to think about. And the plane flying overhead, wild. Like, you know, you think that this is back like 20 years ago in 2001, like 20 years and... Was it November? Was it October? It was one of the two. Like, just insane how it went with coming from being a big GTA 1 fan and playing a lot of GTA London 2, and just then getting this sudden trip into 3D was insane. And again, that article I'm on about, like, where, yeah, the pictures are going on, and then the author of the article was like going on about how, you know, like, I was sniping down at the bottom of the hill and like sniping the cops, and then I made my getaway this way with like the chopper overhead or whatever it was. Like, it was insane to think about back then. Like, this looks pretty good. This does look pretty good, you know, for a 20-year-old game with stuff. I can't remember if this is the if it's the mobile port, you know, you've got some updated stuff, but not too much. Because you've still got like the UI stretch that never got fixed. You know, you need your community patches and all for that. So yeah, this is the radar. Use it to navigate the city and follow the blip on the radar to find the hideout. Hi Laws, welcome to Polygon City. Take you down to the Polygon City where the let's leave it on circle for now. We're going to leave it on the thing until we work out which ones are not. So yeah, circle is currently... I say circle because I'm thinking in PlayStation terms. So like B is what I'm using right now. The start button is the handbrake. Man, haven't used the bumpers to like look around. I still remember like looking around here and loving the pedestrians from way on back then. I was gone green. Fuck you guys. Like, again, coming from the 2D top-down GTAs and like just having the views of like, you know, you can just see a couple of hands walking around, where just like, you know, like your average top-down game. Like the game I always think of whenever I think of GTA 3 actually is probably Italia 90. For just like, because the movement and the look was pretty much the same across the board, which is wild to think about, like, because, you know, like that was like a pretty much just how games were for the entire decade for this kind of thing. You know, you had your PlayStation 1 3D stuff with like heavy polygons and all that, but like, you know, anything that, you know, GTA wise, you know, that retained that look all the way through until until this 20 years ago, which is just wild. Right, let's go through our music. Oh yeah, we'll go with double clef for the first trip here. I remember it like being a stickler for using double clef if I was in like the Italian area and using any of the mafia cars and that kind of thing. Whenever you start doing your mafia missions and all that, like, just I was, you know, all that early role playing. It's a good time. Yeah, so I have to follow the map. No waypoints, no GPS. So little pink dot that should be a lot bigger, but isn't, because things don't get resized with your resolution changes. Because why would they think that suddenly someone will be playing it with like several million pixels one day? Like, even if I can see some issues there with the skybox not random correctly. If we, yeah, let's drive up onto here and look at this skybox. Yeah, that skybox is fucked. Oh, it's the mountains drawing in. That's what it is. It's not even the skybox. So, I'm guessing those are mountains at the edge. Maybe it is the skybox. I mean, the way that they go seems mountains. But yeah, like that reminded me as well. Like behind some of the mountains now is where that Liberty Bank scene from the beginning. It's held off, so you've got all those old tricks and all that are still around. That you can visit if you get somewhat good with flying the dodo, which I never got good with.
A little adventure to the monotony of monogamy. Hello, I am Fernando Martinez.
Oh, Fernando. We'll probably come across him a bit now, well, especially with the remaster. Hopefully the remaster keeps a lot of stuff. On that mission, you can save your game here. This will advance time 6 hours. The garage next door can store.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over.
Take the bat. Take the bat.
I mean, Barbara.
Yeah, that's like what is it? It's the secret packages you get, I think, right? That like spawn new weapons at your hideout, outside the hideout, which is how you got like the good weapons without using cheats and or just picking them up off people. I think I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So, was it the rocket launcher that you unlocked for getting like the full 100 secret packages? This is the game with the secret packages, right?
So of course we need a bigger SUV. Being a mom is hard with soccer, football, and lacrosse practice.
All the pimps
So we
walking
have to
around in their
move by
pimp
bots.
gear from the night from. I mean, it may as well be the 90s, but yeah, the early noughties.
Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi. Say hello to 8-Ball, ladies.
8-Ball's got some business upstairs. Or maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Get out of here.
Oh. Wild to think that this was like the top of the line shit for Okay, let's go through. Let's go to Ja. Sure, we'll have some reggae here. Weird to think, just like how like this was like the top of storytelling in games almost at the time, or especially for like an open world crime game, which weren't much of. But like just this sort of thing in general, like it was ridiculous to see like how heavily cinematic and all it was. Seeing as like. Especially for me at that stage, probably the most cinematic game I played was like one of the Resident Evils on a rental. Before that, it was like you just whatever on the Mega Drive and that, because at that stage it was like I was sports mad. Misty. I take Misty to Luigi's Club. Yes, both look behind. Oh, didn't mean to get out. Yeah, controls are a bit finicky, and I feel like I don't know whether it's the bumpers on the Xbox controller failing already, seeing as that has been a problem with the Elite 2s, or whether it's just a mess all around. But yeah, no, getting that thing to turn properly isn't working all the time. Oh, I remember this section and struggling to get through here when escaping the cops several times. All right, let's try and get on with the story quickly and see how quick we can unlock that bigger island. Power's still held too bad. It's actually pretty good driving for a game that's 20 years old. It's weird thing that we'll get to the shooting at some point. Like it's gonna take me a bit to work out which buttons are for the shooting, but even at the time, I would say that the games weren't great for that kind of thing. Sex Cloud 7, the name of the club, huh? These, Rockstar took forever to get good, and they only got good with GTA 5, and I mean, people still complain about both that and especially Red Dead 2 for controls. Like Rockstar still do their own thing because they're so far up their own arse. Sometimes for their benefit. Oh, I forgot about the mission passing music. Sometimes for their benefit and sometimes not. Oh, the things have dramatically got bigger, so it's kind of fixed itself as far as like the prompts on the waypoints on the map. That's not too bad. Don't spank my bitch up. Nice little Prodigy reference there for 2001.
You said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guy's been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
Alright, now I have to actually pick up the bat first, so I didn't even need to pick up the bat from... which is the button for sprinting? God, what was the button for sprinting back in the day? Okay, so clicking the left stick changes camera, okay. Yeah, so that's punch. Let's... Okay, so this would be our first change of controls until we bloody figure out how to sprint. Controller setup, redefine controls. Sprint is Joy 2. What else is used for Joy 2? Zoom in, zoom out. Oh, so it is... Wait. No. No, so it is circle. Okay, it is just circle. Fine. Doesn't seem to be... Maybe I have to get taught how to do it first? I don't know. Doesn't seem to be sprinting me along much. Go for a bit of the old classic top-down view. Like, yeah, like this is what 2D GTA looked like, and then them throwing in the cinematic. I think I played through a lot of the game in this, if not like tried doing like a full playthrough in this angle once. It actually took me a long time to finish GTA 3, like years. Like I think I finished San Andreas first. San Andreas was the first game I finished out of the 3D GTA, just because there were certain missions that are like quite hardcore later on in the game that are like just really tough to deal with. So it took me a long time to actually get good, shall we say. Let's go and sort out some spank.
Anyway, enough of that stuff. Let's have a little more dub. Now, what you said is you saying, please, Aris, more dub? Please? No fighting between man and man. Let your love grow strong.
Yeah, let's go for this camera. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to hit her, but hey, we'll take what we can get as far as kills go. Alright, let's take his car and get it resprayed. Okay, so it's only certain waypoint things, so the actual dots for like, say that this is an item you want to pick up are just too tiny. Basically rendered at 1 pixel. Car is actually a dog to control, like terrible. Respray. Where's the respray? Is this it? Oh, this actually is it. Okay. Oh yeah, now I remember it. Yeah, this time it's free, but it costs 1,000 normally. Okay. I feel that's a cost that didn't change too much until we got to like GTA 5 or GTA Online. New engine and paint job. The cops won't recognize you. Yeah. That's it. That's some proper early 2000s rave. Up down here. Oh yeah, there's your bribery thing that they carried over, the bribery thing. Run over and remove a star from your wanted level. Bone crunching sound, still beautiful. No free money there, and you've got your the famous crime scene. Wait, hold on, which is the... There we go. Okay, that's the button for bumpers for changing weapons. Yeah, the famous crime scene chalk outline that disappears after a bit. From just people being around. Okay, no, okay, it is. There we go. We have our sprint. We do have our sprint. Hooray! So you can't sprint while you've got your bat out. Okay, I think I remember that now. What a time. Wait, hold on. Are these cop cars restored to be looking a bit more like the New York ones, or was it blue? No, maybe it was. Yeah, maybe it was that the New York cop cars are blue, right? Then they had to change it just because of things looking a bit. The New York cop cars being in the news so much, they had to change the cop cars out of the way because of the New York cars being in the news so much. Like right at the 9/11, so that delay, getting that changed, removing the ability to blow up one of the planes and have it like fall apart, the ability to like actually fly some of the planes, cutting down on like the I can't remember if helicopters in the original game, but I know that they cut down the wings of the Dodo, so you had to like to fly, you had to do like this. It was just really tough to make it fly any sort of distance whatsoever, and you certainly like couldn't like carry it around to the island unless you got super skilled. Like I never got good enough at that, so. Shit, I forgot they'd fight each other in the streets. Yes, we get some money, we get a free gun. Proper AI here, you know, proper, absolutely intelligent AI. It's like, again, like 20 years ago, that was like ridiculous to see, just like running around and just seeing people just like actually doing stuff, and having the gang wars across the city and all that, and just having things happen outside of the player's control was insane. It was mad. I wonder what the pedestrian counts are going to look like in this remaster. Like, just from the trailer, it looks like they've been increased a good bit, which is going to be cool to see. I don't know if any of the mods now that are in the community increase that sort of thing as far as, like, extra stuff to the game. Like, this definitely feels like it's more than I remember in general for this kind of area, so...
Give me the green, you hear?
I had it on a combo. What am I gonna do? Hey, I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick, I'll talk to you later. How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo Turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
Off Misty. Alright, so we don't have a button for looking behind, so right click maybe, put it on. Options, controller setup, redefine. Look behind. Click, that's Joy 10. Have we got anything else set for Joy 10 on foot? We do not. Targets. Center camera is Joy 7. Next target. It's probably what I'd want R2 and and L2 for, but like we don't have that right now. So figuring out what that is going to be we'll see. That's for firing guns. Have we actually got one for aiming? Yeah, again, we'll come to it whenever we come to it. Where's the dot on the map? Car's not back here, right? Wait, is there stuff up here? Can you even go up these stairs? Aha! Yes, your secret package number 1. Hidden package. There we go. I don't think I ever completed the original GTA games either without using the weapons cheats and that kind of thing too. So we need a car, right? Any car, because I don't see Misty on the map. That worked out well. I forgot which button it was to accelerate away for a second. Just 'cause I keep forgetting that it's B instead of A. You'll only be arrested if you have a wanted level. When you're busted, you're returned to the nearest police station. Cops will take all your weapons and some of your cash as a bribe. Any mission you're on will be failed. Oh yeah, I forgot about the whole weapons thing. Your wanted level is represented by a row of stars in the top right. You now have a wanted level of 1, 2, 3. As your wanted level increases, you'll be attract more powerful forms of law enforcement. You will find ways of reducing your wanted level the more you play. Great tutorial.
Yep, I've been drinking again.
Yep, I've been drinking again. Oh, that's our weapon stuff gone, so yeah, we gotta go back to Luigi's. Restart mission. At least they've said now that like if you fail a mission, you'll be able to restart it like from the fail screen. It just like instantly restart it and not have to run back and like this. Oh shit! Yeah, is that the fish truck from the Triads? Fish and seafood processing plant. Belly up. Slowed everything down, right? Good old Matrix mode. Don't want a truck. I don't want a truck. Let's go and punch someone in slow motion mode before. There we go. Fully drugged up mode. Send her onto the subway stairs. If I could actually hit someone. Come on. There we go. Dead yet. Do I have to aim at them to kick them on the ground? Again, that I cannot remember. Okay. Back to normal speed now. Is there a hidden package down here? No, get the eye instead. When the subway opens, okay. I forgot now that you had the subway in this game. I mean, you wouldn't have like a New York City thing without a subway, I suppose. But like, yeah, it's again, weird to see. Weird to see. Right, let's take this. We'll do another few minutes of Rise before moving on. This is the way into Luigi's. But like once we get to Staten Island, then like it's gonna be weird again. Just having Because I know there was like certain buildings that are just like empty buildings, but like, I don't know, maybe there was a special car inside. You can just like break through this open glass, and it was so weird at the time to just have a game that had buildings that you could go into like that, even if though there was nothing inside them.
All right, Mick, I'll talk to you later.
Alright, let's skip this again and move on from there. Is that car here? Have we lost it? No, it's here. Like as well, like that time, like even though we've already heard like a good few of the pedestrian voice lines, like repeat, just yeah, like you just that time you just got used to it. You're like, oh, that's funny. Hearing it again for like the 500th time. Have to honk the horn, don't we? Alright, let's go to Joey's. This was still the era as well, like the game right before Vice City was the real one to like make GTA a game for like the, oh hey, we've got some mainstream soundtracks here, like ridiculous. But I find the GTA 3 soundtrack is really very underrated just because it's not like mainstream pop and rock and rap and everything else. Would have been some OST stuff with a couple of things sprinkled in, a couple.
Joey! Am I gonna get to play with your big ends again?
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
So what's the motion blur trail? Somehow it seems we've got motion blur trails for the audios with how it sounds. Weird, isn't it? I don't know, yeah, we've got something with Joey here. Oh, phone. Oh shit, I forgot about the phone missions.
I'm meeting my bank manager later. He's a crooked bastard that keeps bumping up the loan repayment so he can cut a slice. Take my car, pick him up, and bring him back here. I got a little surprise for that blood-sucking leech.
So yeah, phone missions were basically here for like a callback to how you started your missions in the at least GTA 1. I'm pretty sure GTA 2 was the same, but I cannot remember. I have to go in for the car, do I? I don't know how long it is until we start getting like proper time limited missions. Yep, have a drinking again. Oh, we got our hidden package. Very nice. Or two. It's weird. Just the audio all sounds like it was recorded in a toilet. So yeah, Flashback FM. Flashback wasn't the Flashback 96. Yeah, game wasn't too bad either. MSX, what's that? MSX is like the hardcore rave. Yeah, but Flashback was definitely the station that I used most. I almost didn't see the single pixel on the map. Nice hat, mister.
Let's go and pay the fellow a visit.
So my friends say, Tony, do you remember the 70s and 80s? And I say,
See, it's funny because he's a lone, he's basically a loan shark almost, but he's posh and British, you know. So hilarious, especially for you know, a 12-year-old in 2001.
Do you long to trade in your sweatsuit for a £100 suit of armor and swap your SUV for a noble stallion? Do you eat microwave dinners? All the while wishing you were roasting a suckling pig at a pagan banquet. Is your next ideal home improvement a bunch? Get ready, Liberty City!
This weekend and every weekend at Liberty City Park, it's the Medieval Millennium Fair. Our band of traveling minstrels, knights, and maidens.
Get your hands off me,
With tales of the Black Death, witch burnings, and the
Take the car to the crusher to get rid of the evidence. Get out of the car and the crane will pit. Oh, I forgot about the crusher as well. I'm really bringing back the nostalgia for me now.
Learn the art of cooking with turnips. Yum yum. Buy genuine
Yum yum.
medieval artifacts, including maces, double-handed battle swords, and one-size-fits-all chainmail. And this weekend only, pick up an authentic mechanical Lady of the Lake in Excalibur. It's perfect for your garden pond or a swimming pool. And learn how to rid your condo of vermin using a penny whistle and a mysterious prancing German named Hans. The Medieval Millennium Fair, every weekend at Liberty City Park.
All the songs you were tired of 20 years ago. Flashback FM. Flashback FM.
Ah, the song for GTA 5. GTA 5, GTA 3. My brain's already gone to GTA 3. The advert as well, like, you know, the adverts are, and like Chatterbox, don't forget the Chatterbox too, are the biggest parts of that I still love about the original radio stuff. But yeah, like I remember just being like, imagine, like, oh my god, imagine if you could actually go to that medieval fair in the game by going on that particular day and at that particular time and all that. And I think that is basically where gaming has gone now. Properly, like you had it in like 2D RPGs, JRPGs at the time, you know, like it's whatever, but you know, you wanted it in a GTA or eventually a Red Dead and all that, and that is basically how it went. It's crazy to think about how much has changed in those 20 years. Let's have a look at it going into the crusher. Goodbye, vehicle. Is it here that it comes out? Sure, the cube comes out, right? Maybe not. Actually, yeah, maybe not. Did I miss the spot for it? Ah, well, boo, whatever.
So I think your last few callers are a perfect example of manners in this city. People are rude, and they don't seem to care about anything but themselves. Perfect example. The other day, I stopped at the store to pick up an exercise bar because I hadn't had breakfast or lunch. So I go up to pay, and the lady's like, $1.25, please. So I get out my checkbook, and this guy behind me is like, oh, come on, lady, you don't have $2? And I said, as a matter of fact, I don't. I spent my last $2 last night buying gas at these ridiculous gas prices. And besides, who are you anyway? Can't you see that I'm wearing my I Walked for the Cure t-shirt? People are so inconsiderate.
Well, you'll get no argument from me. I mean, I get every inconsiderate moron in Liberty City calling into this show. I mean, people think that I have no feelings whatsoever.
Exactly. Another perfect example. The other day, I'm over at the hospital to have lunch with my girlfriend Cherie, and this maniac comes right up on my bumper, flashing his lights, and I'm like, hey guy, the light is up.
Oh, wait, no, don't carjack me, I was listening to that! You bastard! You absolute bastard! Okay, even the streets of Liberty City aren't safe for anyone, not even Claude. Claude Speed. Unreal. Unreal. I was enjoying that. I wanted to see where that story went. Ooh, rude.
Some Diablo scumbag has been pimping his scuzzy bitches in my backyard. Go and take care of things for me. If you need a piece, go around back of Ammunition opposite the subway.
Ammunition we go then. It's also crazy just thinking about how like audio-wise, it feels very sparse. You know, especially whenever you go into a cutscene, you can't really hear anything else. Like maybe one noise in the background, and the extremely echoey audio from the voice actor, and like you have that there's a hidden package in there, isn't there? Yeah. And like you have that like what, two audio sources pretty much, and that's about it. At the time you think about how games, like even just a couple of years after this, how many audio sources they had, and then especially whenever you got into the 360 PS3 era, like just how that ballooned out. Like I still remember GTR 2 playing that for the first time and being amazed at like, oh wow, okay, so I can turn this up to so many audio sources. Super cool.
Luigi said you'd need a piece. Go around the back of the shop. I'll let you know in the yard.
Yeah, we have it. And we really... Joey put an 8 to auto target. Which one is 8? Okay, so start. Okay. And we can switch it using LBRB. Okay, so that won't be so bad. We can actually do something with that. This guy in here. While holding Joy 8, you can walk or run while remaining locked onto a target. Okay, so we can run, right? Yeah, okay. Cool. Controls are convoluted compared to what you get today, but they're not that bad, you know, you get used to them. I guess. What's that? Sparky, the power fuel people.
Remember the music? Remember the clothes?
Oh god, I have to go out first. Ah! Ah! Well, that went really well. That went fantastic. Okay, maybe the controls are a bit awkward. Oh boy. Right, your hull is displayed in orange in the top right of the screen. When you're wasted, you'll return to the nearest hospital. Actually getting it to shoot wasn't working properly at all. I have to do like 15 different buttons just to do it. Like, what does I need to do? I need to start to aim after bringing out the gun by pressing RB. Move my fingers over to A. Press stuff. Ugh. Right. Okay. Let's see what we can get back and go back to Luigi's and try and get this mission started. I'm already really thankful for the idea of being able to just restart missions at the press of a button after you fail. Like, it's just wild going back to this sort of thing, and like especially here with like the traffic being sparse just because of like such an old game. Not being able to get in a car like almost immediately and get back to the mission is insane. You know, sort of thing you'd take for granted that you'd want in any game these days. And while we're here, we'll go and get that hidden package out of here. Okay. I better not get carjacked this time. That was crazy thinking back just what being carjacked meant in the game too for you. Like, again, you know, just this whole thing of like other like things in a world, this open world, this sandbox that you were given, like reacting or doing stuff that you didn't like initiate is wild. When you think what this sort of thing has led to in the world with like Hitman at the moment and other stuff, it's just like, you know, all like, you know, you had stuff before GTA, but this is the thing that brought it to the mainstream, you know? And certainly for anyone that didn't have a PC, absolutely.
Luigi said you'd need a piece.
Yeah, I don't need your voice line on it. I'll go around the back and take it. Right, okay, so I think that's how you reload as well, isn't it? You just like cycle back and forth and instant reloads. I don't think there is another way. Oh, God, I'm trying to. Wait, where did I park my vehicle? Right in front? Up here. It's like just trying to like rewire your brain to go back to this old stuff. Handbrake turn. This bit, we're never going to get the second island unlocked. I want to at least get to Staten Island. I don't really care too much about the last island because, like, you know, it's not. There's nothing too special about it, and it'll do until the remaster. But for this, I really, really want to have a look and see where's the dot? Dot here. This guy's in front, right? Yeah, here he is. Keeping track of that dot can be like impossible to see on YouTube. Okay, right. Okay, right. No! No! I want to. No, wrong person. Oh my God, I've got 1 health left. Oh my God, people are coming to. This is. Oh God. Right. Okay. Let's just steal a car and get back to Luigi's and get this over with if we can. Oh my God, I cannot wait to have like modern controls in this remaster. I could just download G input and like get something close to it now, but again, you know, I want that vanilla experience. So, you know, it is possible to like fully rework it and use the triggers and all that by downloading stuff. You know, go to the PC Gaming Wiki for this game and, you know, follow plenty of details on that page for different patches and all that. So, you know, it's you know, you can make it better, but again, yeah, the vanilla experience is fucking dreadful. Oh my God, my head hurts just trying to like sort out all the buttons. Okay, back again. Start this mission. Fuck me, I forgot how. See, this is why I didn't finish the fucking game for like years. Just because you get to, I think the mission was the one for having to blow up the Colombian coffee stands, you know, coffee stands, and dreadful. It was painful. It took so long for me to get like to figure out the route that, you know, to beat the time limit, and fuck me.
Luigi said you'd need a piece.
Right, let's go around, get our piece. Take the gun. Go and find this car. Probably have to do this like another 7 times. Where is the dot? Oh, I see it. It's like right next to the north. He's coming through the north thing now. He's like down underneath. No, he's up on top of here, right? Yeah, there he is. Right, okay, right, quickly. Right, okay. Right, come on, get out, Claude. Right, okay, right, turn around. Oh, did he just shoot his own guy? That's gonna help me. Ooh, finally. Right. Thank fuck he shot his own guy in the back with his shotgun. Oh my god, a pager. The pistol is now in stock at Ammunition. Like, you know, I'm hating on it for like terrible controls in the modern world, but like, I've got a weird grin on my face even just from that pager popping up. This is such a great trip. I hope. I mean, the game has to maintain the pager, right? They're surely not going to introduce like modern shit into it like that. Nah, they can't. Let's go and save the game. I don't care about saving the vehicle. Slot 1 is free, sure. Okay. I think I 100% of this game. Like, actually got everything, I think. At least we're gonna have more choice for good stuff once we get to Vice City for music, you know. Like, it's got really great songs with this soundtrack, but like, you know, like, they're not all hits. Flashback is pretty much like all hits from what I remember. Right, the fuzzball.
Policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
Okay, we're first timer mission. Let's go. Vehicle. Where's my car? Dude, where's my car? It's out here. Oh, shit. So many little green dots to follow, right. Oh, sorry, ma'am. Didn't mean to. I didn't see you there because I'm too busy looking at the tiniest dots of all time. Okay, right. If we go down and go left and try and take it, get the girls furthest away, we can get what, fit 3 in. Oh god. No, we can't. We can only fit 1 in because it's only a 2-door car. There's only. Blah! Right, we're gonna need to swap for a 4-door. It's weird, like being able to see like the NPCs spawn in front of you. Oh god, I remember like having to drive across here and make things like awkward driving across that.
You know what time it is, don't you?
Right, one girl, can we take this police car? Will they get into a police car? I mean, they're going to the police ball, aren't they? So you think that Luigi would have tipped them off? Oh, god, we're going to have to restart this again, aren't we? We're going to fail. I know I failed this a good few times the first time I did it, especially like, you know, because this is so early on in the game, you're still getting used to like this 3D landscape. Where is this girl? Is she up here on the bridge? I think she's up here on the bridge. Right. Suspensions on these cars are ridiculous. Okay, she'll get in. Alright. I forget how early I can like get in and out of stuff. Is she down in the she's down here. What a weird place for a lady of the night. Such a weird thing to think about too. Like my when like I'm 12 and my gran would like come down and watch me play some of this and laugh away at some of this shit. Oh, some of the audio's like disappearing. Okay. So I don't need to pick up one after this. Okay, we should be able to get this done. I think as well, like maybe for the first few times I didn't realize I could pick up more than one girl. We'll go and see. I'm pretty sure we can only take. Yeah. Pack these ladies too tight, they're gonna bruise! Drop these girls off first, then come back for more! 2001! 2001. It was 5 girls, wasn't it? So, like, you know, there's I mean, there's one right next to it, so... Oh, bit laggy, bit laggy. Too many NPCs at once doing stuff. Yeah, this should be good enough. I really didn't notice the car engine going without the radio. That was probably it. Come on, get out. Is that it? Did I have to deliver more than 5? It was just 5 they said, right? Do I get like more for getting more girls? Let's try and... God, if I have to deliver all of them, I'm fucked. Probably go for one of these other two that's over here. We should be able to get at least one more. That'll be 7, and then if we have to go for all 8, then, you know, just it'll be no mistakes. I thought it said 5. Am I, like, is my brain actually broken? Come on, woman, get in. Get in. Get in. I feel that these remasters and doing this is like the perfect gateway that I wanted for doing Bully and Red Dead Redemption 2 and 1 that I've wanted for a while. So like this might be, let's say, the start of like getting that series done and getting on with stuff. Right, is that mission passed? Mission passed, okay, good. So it was like $500 for each girl, so I could have got like 4,000 total. Okay, that's not too bad.
I'm gonna get you.
Pick up a load of manure.
Just read that, laws. Funny, that's going to be trademark infringement on my own series. Everything's all right for Phoenix Wright. For whenever I used to do that on Saturdays on Twitch like 4 years ago. Oh, it's a good name though. I like, you know, we all love a bit Elton John. Just like Splatoon can be called Rocket Man, with Jordan super jumping towards us all the time. Right, come on, get in. Get in. Oh, right, no, I have to get out first. These old days when you had to get out first. Come back between 5 AM and 9 PM for a job. Unlike, you know, GTA and Red Dead these days, which, like, advances the time. You don't get that. Right. This feels very sparse and quiet without the radio, so let's see if we can swap cars. Even though, you know, police car is obviously one of the best you can get just because it's so stable, fast. Suspension isn't as absolutely fucking buck wild crazy. Can you save police cars in your garage for saves? Why do I feel like I remember something where you couldn't do something with police cars specifically? I can't remember if it was the save thing or what. I remember as well I would like reload the game with the police car or whatever in, because I'm pretty sure that would if I reloaded that would fix up anything that was damaged to save me going. Yeah, okay, no, even just saving just fixes up your car, so yeah, you don't even have to go to like the paint spray to fix things up. Okay, well, we'll tell you what, we'll drive around a bit with our police car and our sparse audio. I think Vice City at least runs 60 normally. We will see. Hopefully it does. If not, well, I'm going to be very sad. San Andreas, I'm almost assured it does, because I remember like playing the I had that on disc on PC and playing that on like laptops way on back in the day in college and that in the late 2000s. Another phone call mission. We'll leave it and just go into Joey. See what Joey wants. My clips last lunch.
In a moment, sweetheart. I got a little business to take care of. I got a little job for you, pal. The Farelli brothers have owed me money for too long and they need to be taught some respect. Lips Farelli is stuffing his fat face in the St. Mark's Bistro, so steal his car and take it to 8 Ball's bomb shop up in Harwood. You know 8 Ball, right? Once he's fitted it with a bomb, go park the car where you found it. Then sit back and watch the whole show. But hurry up, he won't be eating forever.
As well, laws as well, like bloody 6 minutes, okay. Whenever I was first reading your message, I thought, I saw the messenger message first. I thought your dad was going to show up on Jackbox. I thought he was going to be our special guest and join in all the Jackbox 8 games. Everything's all 8 on Jackbox. There we go. That's. After 8 dinner Jackbox. Because I mean we always do it after 8 anyway, right? I'll come up with something with 8. Picky, what can I say? The Magnificent 7 and someone else for 8. Who do I want to pick on? Whoever pisses me off the most in the next week, I'll pick on them for the Magnificent 7 plus some twat. Okay, I've got 4 minutes. Pretty sure the timing's not too bad in these earlier things. Oh yeah, I need to be chatting with the car, don't I? Because if it looks damaged at all, he won't get in it. Oh my god, people move. Alright, let's get to 8 Ball. Yeah. 8 Ball's Jack Bomb Saturday night. I could just go to wrestling and call it Saturday night main event. Oh shit, do I have to go on round? Yeah, I have to go on down to the actual entrance for it. I forget how awkward this game can be for like placements and stuff. And okay, 8 Ball. Yeah, I'm really feeling this music. My god, I missed the whole like car bomb thing. Please, no Irish jokes about car bombs, you know, but like, fuck me. Alright, let's get back and hopefully not damage anything and get. Can we go up this way? We were able to, yeah, okay, up and around. Of course, like you couldn't even like shoot out tires in this game. Like, just thinking about like, all the little things that still weren't here and came in later GTAs. Activate the car bomb. How do I activate? What's the button to activate the bomb? Did it tell me? What's the button to activate the bomb, people? No, that's not it. Oh, right, okay. It's just A. There we go. Yeah, I'll put that down, Laws. That's an interesting one. Yeah, I can see that. That works. Plus, we're usually full of H8 anyway. So it works. Huh. Alright, that's oh, do we take a we'll take a mafia car. I want my music back. I want my music or chatterbox back. It's amazing how none of these cars blew up with the car bomb. I really miss Rockstar's like parody music that they'd have in games. Like even Vice City was better for that too. So like, you know, it's not like they couldn't have a great soundtrack and great like custom made, self-made like music too.
Chunky Lee Chong is pushing Spank for some new gang from Colombia or Colorado or something, I'm not really sure. Who needs details? Anyway, he's got a noodle stand down in Chinatown. That rat has sold his last stir-fry. I want you to take him out. If you need a piece, go around back of Ammunition opposite the subway. Sort yourself with a 9. You know where it is, right? Well, remember, just watch your back in Chinatown. It's triad territory.
It's weird seeing like Joey's eyes so crystal clear blue because like on the PS2 this was like colors were quite a bit dull and or looked quite a bit duller, or just with the resolution being so low you didn't really notice it. So like just having these details pop even like in this version of the game is pretty crazy to look at. I feel you. I feel you. I know what you mean. Good old trumpet.
Joey told me to tool you up, so go around the back of the shop and let me mind
I forget if it was Vice City that introduced like these are the levels of guns that you can have. If you would like to replay it in like a certain slot, that you can have like a million of the same gun or not, or if this game also had like upgrading guns where you had to like select to manually drop one gun to like pick up another one of the same type. Weird having no motorbikes too. That's a weird touch now. Remember Vice City, like I'll talk about Vice City in a second. So just to shoot them, do I? Ah! No! Excuse me. Ah! No, come back! Come back, Chunky! No, I'll take a truck then. Right, fine. What? What did I just hit? Oh, what a great song. Do I have a button for like drive-by shooting? Did this game have drive-by shooting? Oh right, you know I have to like look left and right, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's right, you had no manual aim, it was like driver's door, left or right. It's all coming back to me. Alright, let's... I suppose we don't have the cops after us yet. Run before he escapes. No! Oh, God fucking damn it! Ah! I need to run it too far for Joey. Oh my... I'm gonna have a mental breakdown just trying to get to this second island. Alright, let's skip. We've already seen the cutscene once. That's... Oh, fuck me. I don't think I can switch gun, or I don't think I can, like... think it's just the SMGs in the cars that you can do drive-bys with. I don't think you can do it with the pistol. I don't think so.
Joey told me to pull you up.
I did not mean to shoot. Let's go in, get more bullets. Got a max out gun at the end of repeating all these missions. It switches back to the SMG, so it has to be that way, right?
So my friends say, Tony, do you remember the 70s and 80s? And I say,
Oh, hey, my car is still here. I didn't realize it remembered things that long. But this mission never started, right? So, have we got a paradox going on? Where's the doctor when you need them? No, oh my god, we've got another truck to take it down with. Is this like planned? Okay, no, we're leaving on this music for it. It's perfect. I'm feeling it, bro. Holy shit, right, okay. Physics are certainly different in this game too. It's already smoking, so... Joey, stop it. God, yeah, if you tilt your car over, you end up having to, and Joey's fucked. If you tilt your car over, it ends up exploding because you can't get it off that. Joey, just give up already. I'm afraid to get out in case he drives off again and I lose him and have to go back to Joey and start everything all over again. Come on, Chunky, get out of here. Aha! Alright, finally. Probably being amazed at being able to rip the back off these trucks as well and just like see inside. It was, you know, just all the little touches that you'd see that you just weren't used to in gaming that were important back then and that you absolutely take for granted these days. Van Heist.
Alright, we're gonna hit the payroll van. It leaves the edge of Chinatown every day. Bullets won't even dent the van's armor, so get a car and ram it off the road. Now hit it hard, and the punk-ass security guard should bail. And take it to the warehouse at the docks, and my guys are gonna take over from there. Now, it won't be doing its rounds all day, so don't hang around.
Okay, we're still using the truck then? I think we're still using the truck for this. At least we've got a damage meter. Yeah, this is very Driver. I suppose, yeah, Driver was probably the closest you got on like the PS1 to this kind of thing, but obviously like big changes with like the style and getting on foot and all that. Like this would have been back whenever like it felt like GTA was almost encroaching on Driver's like whole thing.
That was magnificent.
Oh shit, no! Oh god. Please let there be like a car here that like, oh no, there's nothing, is there? Ambulance time? Probably ambulance time. Are they turning? Which way are they turning? Right? We turned right. Oh yeah, I forgot the ambulance was like just really unsettled. Wait, where did they go? No, they went straight. Oh my god, how did I miss? Like, obviously I missed the little white, the little red dot, but like, how did I? Where's the police at?
What's that noise?
What's that noise? Really sounds like it was recorded in the toilet. Up to two police. Can't remember whether the police shootout or not.
Used to be better.
Ah! Get in! This music is definitely going to help with the escape. Do I have to lose the cops first before I can even put it in the lockup, or does that not come till a later game? Leave me alone! I did nothing wrong! Oh, you pick up the cash from just driving around, do you? I don't remember that. Or from just like driving over people. Do I have to lose the cops? I hope I don't. No, okay, so this would have been the crazy time when it's like, yeah, no, cops are already gone, like, you know, you're sorted. Don't worry about it, mate. Kind of world. Before they went into a bit more realism about it all. Okay. Getting through a few more missions now a bit more quickly. Maybe we will hit that second island soon. El Burro wants to offer you an opportunity. Get to the payphone in Hepburn Heights. I think it wasn't until San Andreas as well that the fire hydrants affected your car. Let's actually test that while we're here. No, sorry, later tonight, I don't want to pick you up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it wasn't until San Andreas. Maybe even 4. Huh.
You know, Tony, I've tuned her real sweet. She purrs, you know what I mean? Oh, here's the guy I was telling you about. Alright, listen, this guy ain't Italian and he's no mechanic, but he could get things fixed. This is Pop's capo, Tony Cipriani.
Yeah, I'm Tony Cipriani.
Take him to Mama's restaurant in St. Mark's, alright? Now listen to me. I'm planning a job that needs a good driver, so drop by sometime later, okay?
Okay, kid, drive me to the laundry in Chinatown first. I got a bit of business to take care of. Those washerwomen ain't been paying their protection money. And watch the car, Joey just fixed this junk here. So no fancy crap, okay?
Okay, let's take it slow. Yeah, as well, I don't think, I don't remember, what do you call it, yeah, no, I was going to say, yeah, there was a lot of beta stuff as well that got removed, like, just would have made the game a lot more ridiculous with some of the stuff that was removed. Like, it's the same for all the GTA games. I always find it fascinating to read the wikis on, like, beta items that were found in the files, or, like, some of the videos. There's a Russian guy, I think, or at least an Eastern European guy that has some really cool videos on, like, beta features in pretty much all the GTA games, at least like the 3D onwards games. So, you know, certainly worth a look just to see the cool things that like were planned all the way back in 2001 that were left out. Like, and that's not even including the stuff that was removed because of 9/11.
How about the salary and benefits?
Yesterday, I made $1.
See, that's the kind of dedication we have to our employees and the quality of our shoes. Eris running shoes. Always ready to do something.
The inspiration for this next record comes from
Tony's plan worked well.
This powerful feud can overpower the senses, much like a 12-year-old nephew.
He's staying out of the gang wars as usual too.
One last time. Molto adagio.
Ah, yes, I think Tony in this car is what made me have like the double clef stuff on in like mafia-based cars and in your Italian Sentinels. also before, like, they all got their celebrity voice actors in and everything else. Yeah, some of the voice acting certainly leaves a lot to be desired too. Alright. Let's just start missions here and just try and get to that second island. I've got a cut-off point, but I want to see if I can reach the islands before that at least.
Think they can mess with me? Let's teach these would-be tough guys what it means to be a tough guy. Sorry, Ma. Yes, Ma. I want you to destroy their laundry vans and mangle any triad gimp that gets in your way. 8-Ball can supply you with what you're gonna need.
Get to 8-Ball now in a second. Just one moment. Okay, let's get back in our Sentinel. I forget if you drive the Sentinel in other areas or drive the particular, like, the gang car in other areas, if that, like, gets you shot at. I can't remember that. Again, I've gone the wrong way. Well, whatever. Can we smash through here? Can. There we go. We got ourselves some grenades. These grenades are going to be awkward to throw. I remember them being an absolute pain in the hole to sort out for, like, actual destruction. Where is the mark that we have to go for? It's up here. Let's see, there's like 3 dots right at the edge.
Ah, just like Fellini's Lolita. Innocent, yet endlessly corrupting. Those of you who read my weekly memoirs, Entertainment, in the Liberty Tree will understand how important this next movement is to me, Morgan Merriweather. Double FM.
Merriweather, huh? Interesting. Yeah, this mission isn't gonna go well. Let's quickly get the grenade. Is that far enough? No. No! Okay, that worked. Where are the others? There's one in the north. Like, right in the north spot. There we go. Okay. Is that them? Ah, right. Okay, let's keep going until we get a red light for this thing, I guess. Of course, being able to eventually drop grenades outside of vehicles is what led to a lot of fun in my GTA life, especially with Death from Above in GTA 4 with Emily. It's good times. Is this guy, like, breaking all the reds now? How am I gonna, like, get this? Okay, no. Should be enough. It's gonna blow up my car too, is it? I miss him! God. Fucking damn it. Don't punch me when I've got grenades! And then I almost killed myself with it. Oh, and I got busted by the cops because of it. He punched me! He threw off my grenade because he punched me! Rude! Oh, great, and I've lost all my weapons. Oh, I hate this game. I love it, but fuck me, is it frustrating. Oh, yeah, and I forgot they are locked too. You're not able to even jump over. No, you can jump over that wall at the right height. God damn it. Alright, oh, it's Tony now. We'll go back. We'll go and do Joey's mission here while we're here, try something different, and then go back and worry about the grenades in a bit. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I just, you know, so used to being able to restart missions now. Not a fan.
Beautiful. Alright, just the guy I need to talk to. Alright, there's a car stuffed with a stiff at the cafe near Callahan Point. One of the Forellis thought he was a wise guy, so he got what he had coming to him. Take the corpse to the Crusher in Harwood, alright?
To the Crusher, do we end up with like a problem there? Is that what we end up with? Let's take this van. Do to the limit. Limit. The more I play this, the more I see that GTA 4's driving was quite similar to GTA 3. I'll have to go and get the stiff first. The gates. Leave me alone. Yeah, I was a fan about certain things changing based on mission start stuff and as well, but you know, it is what it is. At least we still got pushed to the limit. Bam 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 bam. To the limit. Limit. So weird not having that like right analog control stick to move the camera too. It's just weird. It's gonna be weird. Like I kind of wish I didn't play this just so I could see like how natural GTA 3 remastered would be with the more modern controls, you know.
I'm Tony on Flashback FM. Here's one for people who were so hip, if you know what I mean.
Goodbye, Stiff. I stag too, but yeah, no, they are made of paper. It's just, I mean, one little hit and you just get your wheel damaged and everything else. Or your door damaged. That's what this, you know, they didn't go more hardcore until like we actually had like Vice City where it gets a bit better, Do we do that grenade mission now? I think we'll do this grenade mission now. Sure. Joey done. Pretty sure we just got some. Is it Salvatore that we end up doing some missions for before moving on to the Staten Island?
So the laundry won't pay me.
Right. Well, we'll go and get these grenades and try and get that done. Well, let's go to Chara Box now. We'll.
Can you tell me what this Australian-American War was? I mean, I really never heard of it.
Oh yes, the Australian-American War.
Have you read a history book lately, son?
Such a huge piece of lore.
I tell you, I didn't do 2 tours and take boomerang shrapnel in my head so I could come back here and have a bunch of hippies deny history. Those Aussies are...
Can you let me in like you did last time, please, Broken Fence? Okay, I guess not. Well, okay, there's a here. Can I get through here?
Let's go over here. Hello, caller. You're on chat.
Oh god. Oh my god. Right. Okay, we're through.
Yes, it is.
Already smoking in the car though, so that's not good.
It's real unimportant, okay?
Huh?
Let's get back and listen to Tony.
What's their name?
My name is real unimportant.
guy, you'll find out just how unimportant. Like, unimportant, I just got shot in the head, unimportant. Do I make myself clear?
Yes. Why are you calling in today?
Because I need some advice, and I ain't doing any of that shrink shit.
If you swear again, we're gonna have to cut you off. This is a family show.
Sorry. I'm just a little unhappy, a bit agitated, real angry. It's my ma. She don't think I'm a real man. Can you imagine that? I mean, I do a man's job and all, but she treats me like a little boy. All I get is your pa this and your pa that, and you ain't a real man, Tony, and it's driving me freaking nuts.
Well, Tony...
Tony? How'd you know my name was Tony? You're tracing this call? Because if you are, you're gonna get real intimately acquainted with what your brains look like. My name ain't Tony, okay?
Okay.
But my mom, she keeps going, Tony, be a real man, stand up for yourself, don't take no shit. But all I do is to be a good son, and I want her to show that she cares for me, show that she loves me, and you know, say I was a good kid, but it seems like
Let's just
nothing's
drive
ever
in
good
front of him
enough
then and
for her,
stop
you know
him
what
that
I mean?
way.
What do I do?
Well...
Okay, yeah, right.
You're gonna die! You blood my rearview. What?
Yeah, I don't particularly care about losing the car. 2 sets of cops after us. That's not good.
I never get tired of
Hey there, Aleku. How you doing? Hope your Thursday's going well. I almost said Friday there for a second because I forget what day it is now.
Saturday Night Beaver. I saw Saturday
There
Night
is,
Beaver. Those little fellas, they never take a break.
there was a thing back there, wasn't there, somewhere? A bribery thing to remove a star. That would have been handy.
Disposable music for a disposable world.
Glad you could join us.
You're locked on Lips 106.
Oh, the classic GTA song. Oh. God. Leave me alone, please. Okay, no, that did work. Alright, we've got 3 stars. Oh, God. Oh, no, we're going to die. We're actually going to die. What if I just throw it on there? Ah, no, leave me alone. I don't have a gun. Oh, God, what have I done? Oh, God, no, here comes the helicopter. We're doomed. We're doomed. Oh, hey. Hey. Oh. I wanted in! No! No! Maybe I do need to keep my car then. Oh, no. Alright, hold on. Alright, let's go back to ammunition. It is back this way, right? Now yeah, I even remember even more about why I used to, what do you call it? Scum save, like 20 years ago. Ammunition's like here, right? Somewhere. Lovely. Yeah, here we go, down here. Tony.
I don't need to see any ID. You look trustworthy.
Okay, that should thing. Amazing how many of the ammunition jokes probably carry over to America of today. So well, probably even more so. I mean, it's very low-hanging fruit, obviously, but yeah. Ah, Pogo the Monkey.
Alright, Liberty City, this is your talk radio show.
Probably the best adverts from the entire series. Alright, okay, let's try this one more time. If I don't get it, I'm just gonna go on and do Joey's other mission and, like, forget about getting the Staten Island before the end of this.
Pigeons are good too. Sometimes they come with notes attached, just like a fortune cookie with wings. Squirrel. Squirrels is not so.
I'm guessing in GTA 6 we're going to be looking at like podcasts
Actually,
instead of any kind of
but if I did
other
eat too much squirrel and put on a few extra pounds, I'd use the Dormatron. Unlike those other exercise machines that require you to be awake, the Dormatron actually exercises you overnight. Let's learn a little bit more about it.
I've tried everything, and I just couldn't keep those extra 200 pounds off. It started to affect my marriage.
She was too big for me. Then I'll sleep with anything.
The abdometrix, the thiazides, the tummy stapling. I've had my mouth sewn up, my hands chopped off. You name it, I've tried it.
Yeah, except for exercising and eating right, Porky.
That's right, honey. Then I found the Dormatron. Using a new technology called biorhythmic subconscious gymnastics, the Dormatron exercises you while you sleep. Just strap in your arms and legs, put on the Dormatron headset, then wrap yourself in the special high-voltage electric blanket. Turn it on to 11 and burn those pounds away while you have a relaxing...
Okay. That close enough? Yeah, pretty much. Hey, come back here, Van. I want you. I need you. Van, hello? Hey, Van, no, stop! Stop in the name of the grenade! Thank you, even though it was the red light that you stopped for.
It just makes me feel better.
The new Maibatsu monstrosity. Mine is bigger.
Oh, well, that's a good commercial. I love commercials, don't you? This is Chatterbox. We are taking your calls right now. Hello, caller. You are on the air.
Hi, Laszlo. Is that your real name?
Of course it's my real name.
Are you Hungarian?
Laszlo's left GTA or Rockstar now, right? From seeing as he wrote pretty much all the, or like was one of the main writers on a lot of the radio chatter.
Do you have a question or you just want to sit here and talk all day about my name?
No, that's it.
Right, that should be... Oh, I was going to take that car. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to lose all this health now have the police after me. Right, we're going to have to go and go to the hospital. Fix ourselves up. Look sharp. And the hospital's like right next door, so it's not too bad.
Impossible, I tell you. Okay, and speaking of impossible, Jane from Cedar Grove is on the line, and she wants to talk about how difficult it is being a parent today.
Oh no. Oh no. Leave me alone, police. No, I don't want to be arrested. I want to get this mission finished. Stop it. No, don't. Leave me alone. Please, I beg of you. Oh god, whenever I get a sniper rifle, if I get a sniper rifle, that's going to make aiming really hard with how annoyingly awkward it is to have the default start button position for aiming. Jeez. How do you... Left stick, I think, right? I think you use your left stick. You just stood in place and used your left stick to aim. Boy. Just thinking about all these little things that are just horrible control schemes for, you know, for whenever games were just finally getting used to like a... I mean, they didn't get a standardized scheme properly for like another generation anyway, but still, like, even then the Rockstar games were just so bad. 4 default controls. Insane to think about, isn't it? How a game could become successful in spite of its controls.
What about it? I mean, that's not really a
It's almost like with
question
Metal
to
Gear
start
and how like that series became such a had a cult following based on, like, you know, silly reasons, right? Is that good enough to blow it up right now? Hooray! We did it! Busy blowing everything else up. In turn, we'll go and start the thing with Joey before heading off to Tony and see what thing is. I have to come back between 6. Okay, well, I guess back to Tony we go.
This is a commercial radio station owned by Love Media. Advertising revenue pays my salary. And on that note, it's been 2 full minutes since a commercial, but I'd like to say if anyone else is stressed, might I recommend Equinox from Zaibatsu Pharmaceuticals. We'll be back after these important messages. Now out.
I used to be concerned and nervous about the future. Sometimes I'd get scared before an important event such as childbirth or a family funeral. Hey,
Yeah, I always get scared before childbirth too.
Making people bleed. Or trying to. He'll never be as tough as his pop. But he left you a note on the table.
The laundry has agreed to pay. You did real good, kid. Go collect the cash and bring it back here. Watch out for the triads. They may be shoving a firecracker up your ass. But don't take no crap. Nobody, I mean nobody, messes with Tony Cipriani.
Is this the mission that leads me on to dealing with the main guy, and then we start that? I think that might be close to the final step before we go on to Staunton. Based on very loose memory.
I was grabbing a sandwich at the Happy Blimp, and all of a sudden these guys crashed through the window and started shooting at each other. I was so excited, I didn't even notice I'd been hit. After that, I was hooked on Liberty City Survivor. I watch it every day in the hospital.
The game doesn't end until there's only one.
Shit, right, okay. Okay. Ah, no! Leave me alone! No! Don't beat me up! Stop it! Oh god. Oh lord. Right. Okay, Oh! No, I'm gonna run over the grenade! Oh my god, I'm fucking it up again. Okay, that's... right, okay, no, it's these buttons to... God, look at the police on me too, that's not good. Ah, police, leave me alone! Stop it! Right, where am I gonna go and get health? Oh no, oh no! Okay, let's take this car. No! No! Oh, is it only from Vice City that the cops like you can shake them off and get them attached to your car and shake them off? Oh god damn it! Now I'm gonna have to go back to ammunition again. This game's killing my soul. Alright, let's steal our Humvee.
Small piece of metal ain't the problem. Besides, I only use my machine gun in the state of my own home and car. I ain't hurting nobody.
Ammunition
countries that don't have
is
guns ain't America.
You know, that's a really good point. The countries that don't have guns aren't American. You know, if more people had guns, we'd have less shootings in this country. All right, we're going over here to line 2. Hello, caller. You are on Chatterbox.
Man, that's a line you still hear from Americans to this day, so you know, like...
No, taxes. Well, you know, look, taxes are really wrong. My father worked his whole life. He played the lottery. And now the state wants him to pay taxes on the money he wins from that stuff. Buy your own lottery ticket.
I'm completely lost. Is it over
Good
this
point. I think
way?
that's a lesson to us all. All right, hello. You are on Chatterbox.
Down to the left, because there's the subway track.
Oh, really? How do you like it? I mean, is it hard to get used
There
to the
we go.
language? You speak English pretty good.
Getting those bearings back.
I got all your own defense needs.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's excellent child care here in America, you know.
Well, I'm sure. But the thing is, Laszlo, when I was a naughty boy, I would get spanked. Nanny would spank me when I was naughty. Now Freddy needs Nanny, because when Freddy's naughty, he needs to get spanked.
Well, there's some child psychologists who...
Yep. Tony's off, blah, blah, blah. Never be like his father. Go and pick up the thing.
I can't stand it at class. But Freddy needs a nanny.
All right, that's enough of him. God, who gave this guy a green card? This is Chatterbox. We're talking about short guys, nannies, taxes, and anything sane you'd like to bring to the party. Hello, you are on Chatterbox.
I was listening to that caller about taxes. His views were a little extreme. How do you expect to be a responsible member of society if you don't understand how the government spends your money? Why are people afraid of numbers? Sine and cosine are two of the most...
Okay, so it should be just a case of like picking this up, getting in the car, then. Can I skip this? I cannot skip this in any fashion. I get in the car quickly and run them over.
The commercial. When we come back, we'll have a special studio guest. Special because he advertises on this radio station. Remember, it's not a conflict of interest if we own all the radio stations in town. We'll be right back after this message.
Sinclair Broadcasting, is that you?
A split second can be the difference between achieving your dreams.
Hey, I just want to build up Peace Pride.
Let's pick up all this stuff.
you'll fall behind.
I didn't upgrade my personal organizer, and 2 days later I was diagnosed with a terminal illness.
That's exactly why you should come visit the friendly people at House of Tomorrow, and they'll set you up with all your 21st century technology needs.
There we go. That worked out much better.
And now I can get email
Best shortcut in the game.
surf the internet while I'm driving. I was bored stupid at my daughter's recitals and my son's Little League games. Thanks to House of Tomorrow, I can play wireless head-to-head 3D virtual reality poker literally anywhere.
If it's a flash in the pan technology of absolutely no use to anyone, you can...
I'm amazed at how many like vehicles this game has in memory. It certainly wasn't like that in the PS2. Or I don't think it was. If it was like that in the PS2, then like amazing. And then there's another Tony mission here, so. Okay, so it's Salvatore, okay.
Don Salvatore has called a meeting. I need you to collect the limo and his boy Joey from the garage. Then get Luigi from his club. Come back here and pick me up. Then we'll all drive over to the boss's place together. Those triads, they don't know when to stop. They want a war, they got a war. Now get going.
Alright. I can't remember if I have to do triad missions then before we go to Staunton. I might actually quickly Google and see how close we are. Although if it's too many missions away, I'll call it off. Is this Natalie and Perilia?
Big kiss, like I gave a woman. But I am not going to give you a big kiss. Not a kiss like I gave a woman or even a donkey. Because you do not know.
Well, I mean, in this case, ignorance kind of seems like bliss. I wasn't really up for kissing on air. I mean,
why not, Laszlo? Am I not attractive? Am I not irresistible even to you? Well, no matter. Why all this talking about kissing?
I mean, you brought it up.
No, my friend. You say you not want to kiss me. I was talking how to say, hypothetically, you make me all person. It's a big difference. If I say, imagine if your wife was ugly, you can nod your head. But if I say, hey, Laszlo, your wife, she looked like yesterday's dinner after I eat. You're not so happy. It's a big difference, my friend.
Anyway,
the marriage is impossible, Laszlo. If a man was born an angel, maybe impossible. But a man is born a man. And a man with needs. He needs a woman to tuck his babies into the bed. But for his bed, he needs something else. Something magical. A dream. Sueño.
So he starts flirting with this secretary, takes her out for a drink, one thing leads to another, and before you know it, he's found
How you doing?
excuses for the office furniture.
Exactly, Laszlo. I know what you are like. I see it in your eyes. A wanderer. A dreamer. A man who has needs. But an idiot. And I can save you. And I can save your marriage.
My marriage doesn't need saving.
Hey, you are the one mentioning the pretty assisting and the office furniture and the ay caramba, my friend. Listen, Laszlo, and listen very closely. Your marriage is a gift. It's a present from above. But you are a man. I think we see by now you are no angel. I can save you. For when the man, he sees wife all fat, all early, with the dirty diapers and the dirty panties and the scrubby brush and who knows what else. He's not thinking marriage bad. He's thinking about, well, you thinking about your pretty assistant. We already know that, see?
Go on.
But Laszlo, what if you act on your fantasy for your little secretary with this?
No fancy crap.
Come here, they're smiling. What then, my friend? What then?
I get a sexual harassment suit.
If you are lucky, my friend. But you, more likely, your marriage is wrong.
Leave me alone, Triad. Stop it. Stop
Your
it.
pretty secretary, she wants you to be her man. You back it to square one. My friend, you and 1,000 men like you. For me, once it was so. But then one day, I was driving my car, and I realized, Fernando, you are blessed. You are a miracle. 1,000 miracles rolled into one.
Just enjoying listening to Fernando be a bit weird from the year 2001.
Come on, let's introduce you to the Don.
Hey, Luigi,
Luigi.
Oh, my girls have been missing you so long, Salvatore. You've been away too long.
You tell them once this unfortunate business is taken care of, we'll all go down to the club and celebrate, okay? It's my boy.
How you doing, Pop?
You got yourself a good woman yet? Hey, your mother, God bless her soul, would be turning over in her grave to see you without a wife.
I know, Pop. I'm working on it.
Tony! How's your mama? She's a great woman, you know. Strong. Firenze.
She's good. Fine.
Terrific, terrific. Now listen, you guys, you go inside while I talk to our new friend here. I see nothing but good things for you, my boy. Me and the fellas need to talk business, so you're gonna look after my girl for the evening. Hey, Maria, move your butt. Dumb broad does this every time. And here she is, the one and only Queen of Sheba. What were you doing up there? Whatever it was, I bet it cost me money.
Well, you don't think I hang around here for the conversation, do you?
Get in the car and keep your big mouth shut. Take the limo, but bring it back in one piece, you hear me? And watch her. She can be trouble.
Yeah. I'm sure your new lapdog has everything covered. And isn't he big and strong? Hey, Fido, let's go visit Chico and
Is it the wrong Fernando, though?
He's at the rail station at the Chinatown waterfront, I think.
It's the same one, Laws. Maybe this explains everything. Alright, so I've seen that we're probably a good few missions away. We've got like a mission with one of the triads and that to escape Portland and get to Staten Island that way. So I might just do a couple more and call it there. I feel this is giving a good flavour of really early GTA 3. I mean, like, look, you know, the other, you know, the Middle Island's just Staunton. So you know, like it's not too bad. Shoreside Vale isn't great, but you know, it is what it is. Well, not that much different. Just, you know, Second Island's got a lot of buildings, and then you've got your airport and that and the other stuff. So, Chico.
Mira, it's my favorite lady. You're looking for some fun? A little, some spank?
Hey, Chico. Nah, just the usual.
Here you go, lady. Hey, maybe you should check out the warehouse party at the east end of Atlantic Keys. Gracias. And enjoy. That's good stuff.
Come on, Fido, let's go and check out this car.
Now, hey, oh, cool, we have a caller on line one. Caller, you are on Chatterbox.
Hi, Laszlo. Hey, Fernando. My name's Jerry, and I'm a first-time caller. And I just wanted to say, hey, Laszlo, you're real tough on Fernando back there. I'll tell you one thing. He's a miracle worker. He saved my marriage, and I married a bus of a woman. Now I don't feel sick every time I open my eyes.
See, Laszlo? You see? I remember Jerry so well. He'd come in, he is like a broken man, like a half a man. A man, if you will. He has no end anymore. And his marriage, it is killing him. Where is the passion? She is gone. Replaced by ugliness. You see, Laszlo, Mrs. Jerry, she's not a pretty lady.
Oh yeah, I remember this now. I'm being amazed by the like, you know, your typical nightclub smoke coming out of the door.
Now, she's like a whole offensive line.
You know, this looked like so realistic and amazing in 2001.
He is ashamed of this wonderful lady who bears him so many young. And he comes to me and he cries, Fernando, save my marriage. I love my wife, even though she is a fat worker. And I say, Jerry, you are a man. It is a man's duty to love his wife, even if she is like a farmer. And now,
4-5 to all units. This is narcotics rate advantage speed.
whatever it takes to save a beautiful union, a blessing.
A beautiful union by an adult. That's great. So, who's on the line now?
Hi, Laszlo. Jan. I love the show. I've always wanted to call in. You really offended me. What was this gutter trash you got on the show?
Hey, Janice, I share your anxiety. The studio penalty.
You, Janice, Why are you so ugly? Your husband, he don't make you happy?
No, he's an idiot and a jerk.
But he's probably a good daddy, and you sound very pretty. Angry, and a little bit of a know-it-all, but very pretty lady. This is the thing, Laszlo. The women they think in New Beginnings is only for men. But no, it is for women too. For Janice, if her husband goes to New Beginning, she thinks Senor Wonderful all over again. And in the extreme case, maybe she come to work for me. And she get a New Beginning herself. She discovered the excitement and the passion all for herself. This is Janice, you called me 555 9292.
Now listen, don't try to pimp out my listeners.
That is a very early word. A travesty. I work miracles, senor. Not pimping. I save. I give the passion back. And you better watch yourself, buddy. Because for my people, we take these insults very personally. And then, you no longer Mr. Talk Show.
Yeah, easy enough mission in the end. Didn't get worse until like you had to lose the cops before you could like stop off at the end of a mission.
You treated me really good with respect and everything. I better go. I'll see you around, I hope.
The audio quality is so bad. It makes me wonder what they're going to do. Like, were they able to get like good master tapes and buff that audio up, or are we looking at something that's pretty shit?
Leave us alone for a minute. The Colombian cartel is making spank somewhere in Liberty, but we don't know where. And they seem to know everything we're doing before we do. We got us a rat. There's a guy named Curly Bob, works the bar at Luigi's. He's been throwing more money around than he's earning. He ain't pimping or pushing, so he must be talking. He usually gets a taxi home after work, so follow him. And if he's ratting us out, kill him.
Kill him. Right. I'm gonna call it after this mission. Then, like, doesn't matter about Staten Island now. Like, we'll see that in in the remaster. Let's go look for Curly Bob. Throw on in that car. It's not. It's just the actual game lighting.
What's your name?
I wanted to talk about
Pretty sure the manual like mentions like what radio stations are likely to be in each car.
So you think that teaching kids at an early age that violence is the solution to problems will make them valuable members of our society?
Exactly. I knew you'd understand, Laszlo. My daddy used to whoop the tar out of me. He wanted to hit me so hard my spleen fell out of my ear. Didn't do me no harm. Look at me now. I'm the best pest control guy in East. I kill more rats, roaches, farmers than you could imagine. And I love it. This is such a great country.
Same person left in Liberty City.
Briefs. Park out in front of the Luigi Club and Curly Bob will be leaving shortly. Okay, right, never mind then.
Caller, you are on the air. Are you sane? Are you a sane caller?
Absolutely.
There he is.
Killer bees.
Killer bees.
Yes, killer
Oh, I wasn't meant to kill him. Fuck, okay. Stupid. Stupid me. I thought I was. And I just read it again anyway. I'm just rushing on through now. Tell you what, we've got another Tony mission. We'll go and do that Tony mission instead. You know, the Salvatore missions are whatever. We'll see what Tony has to offer.
You can't kill them. They're like sheep. They're going to take over.
All right, thanks, caller. Ants, killer bees, fat people, what's plaguing you? Call now. Chatterbox, hello, you're on the air.
Yes. I'd like to say something about these.
Okay, so it seems to just remember like one or two cars then. Trials and tribulations. What about our hopes and expectations?
We're at war. The Triads have a fish factory as a front. Most of their business goes down at the fish market in Chinatown. The laundry still owes us protection. They reckon the Triads are protecting them now, so I say we exact a fitting punishment. Take those boys over and whack the Triad warlords. Hell, if you get a chance, pop some of their soldiers too.
Wee boo, wee boo, wee boo. Wee boo. Sorry, I didn't mean to run you over, mate. You were standing in the way of Tony's driveway, so you understand. I'm sure he'll help your family with like 5% of your medical costs. Shit, we got the cops after us. Did I just lose my 2 buddies already? Wee boop, wee boop. Come on, get in before our car gets destroyed. Come on. Nobody getting in if I actually lost my 2 guys. I guess I've lost my 2 guys. Boop, wee boop, wee boop. Cut out the other side here. I can jump. Well, that's not good. It's gonna start like flaming in a second, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Got a fish fan. Go here, right? Don't need the fish fan. Oh. Whatever. I don't care anymore. Right, that is enough of GTA 3. I can't take the pain anymore off this control scheme and everything else. But yeah, like, you know, it's interesting to see like what vanilla GTA 3 looks like from that last release, from before it got delisted everywhere. And yeah, I mean, another thing, the Rockstar launcher version does not launch at all for me properly. Like, I had to use the Steam version, so I don't know what's up with the Rockstar launcher version. You think that their own version would be the one that runs best, but seemingly not. Is what it is, but we'll do the other missions and do the full playthrough with the remaster, provided that works fine. Which I mean, I'm hoping it works okay. We'll see. You know, we got our 4K 60. We got our my wire touching the back of my leg. I thought it was a spider. We got our 4K 60 stuff. We got our HDR coming up, and DLSS for just. Even though I doubt we'll need it, just to ease up on the performance and save on a few watts. Which is important in these days of, you know, being economical. Yeah. It is what it is. Vice City next. Hopefully that holds up a bit better. But I honestly doubt any of the controls in any of these games are going to hold up. Seeing as things don't start getting good until GTA 4. So I really hope Rockstar, with this new weapon system or new control system that they've talked about for the remasters, that it actually works well. And I'm intrigued to see if it ruins the game, seeing as obviously the game was built based around these terrible, terrible, terrible controls. Like, actually awful. Genuinely the worst. Don't touch what? Okay, I won't touch anything. I'm gonna end this game right now. Goodbye, old GTA 3, maybe forever. If I ever get the PS2 version again, or the OG Xbox, which is my preferred version, actually, for personal reasons. Maybe one day. Maybe.